In this video, we're going to break down the concept of cause and effect, a lens through which we understand the why and what happens next in any scenario. Cause and effect is about examining the connections between events, understanding the why behind situations, and predicting the what happens next. Once you do that, you can use the rule that the why is the cause and the what is the effect. As you read, look for signal words like because, therefore, and since. They are your guides for identifying these relationships. Let's take a look at some concrete examples. Is the italicized clause the cause or the effect? Because the university introduced a more flexible class schedule, there was an increase in student satisfaction. Is there being an increase in student satisfaction the cause or the effect? Let's answer this question by asking ourselves what and why. What happened here and why did it happen? After reading this sentence, we walk away with the knowledge that there was an increase in student satisfaction at the university. Note the signal word because, indicating this is due to something, this is the result of something. When we ask ourselves why there was an increase in student satisfaction, we find the answer in the sentence. Because the university introduced a more flexible class schedule. Now that we have our what and our why, we can use the rule that the what is always the effect and the why is always the cause. Because the phrase we're trying to identify as there was an increase in student satisfaction, which we see as the what, in other words, the effect, we can mark B, effect, as our final answer. Let's take a look at another example. The evolution of social media platforms has introduced new terms and abbreviations into everyday communication. Is the evolution of social media platforms the cause or the effect? Let's answer this question by asking ourselves what and why. What happens in this sentence and why does it happen? After reading this sentence, we walk away with the knowledge that new terms and abbreviations have been introduced into everyday communication. When we ask ourselves why have these terms been introduced, we find, once again, the answer in the sentence, because of the evolution of social media platforms. Now that we have our what and our why, we can use the rule that the what is the effect and the why is the cause. Because this question is asking us to identify the clause, the evolution of social media platforms, which we established is the why, in other words, the cause, we can mark A, cause, as our final answer. Now that you've got the hang of it, try your hand at cause and effect with the mock test questions below.